pretty duchesses Kate and Meghan and their husbands have been pictured together for the second time in a week as they arrived at Westminster Abbey with the Queen. The royal couples attended the annual church service for Commonwealth Day, which honors the family of 53 nations, some of which have Queen Elizabeth as head of state. Prince Charles and Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, Prince Andrew were also in attendance. Meghan and Kate kissed each other on both cheeks and their brothers-in-law, just as the Prince of Wales and Duchess of Cornwall arrived. The Duchess of Sussex was among the first to arrive. She made a quick change from the green Erdem coat she wore earlier in the day into a cream coat over a cream print dress with a matching pillbox hat. Meanwhile, the Duchess of Cambridge looked very much the lady in red in a recycled Catherine Walker coat and matching dress, which she previously wore in New Zealand in 2014. Before the Queen arrived, Meghan and her father-in-law Charles chatted together, while Kate and William were deep in conversation. Sisters-in-law Kate and Meghan was spotted giving a curtsy as the Queen, who was all smiles, wore a beautiful purple coat dress and matching hat, walked in. Other guests among the 2,000-strong congregation included the Commonwealth Secretary-General Baroness Scotland, alongside High Commissioners, ambassadors, faith leaders and more than 800 schoolchildren and young people, and Prime Minister Theresa May. The Prime Minister could be seen arriving at the Abbey, wearing a feathered hat and a brightly coloured necklace. She smiled and held onto her hat as she walked towards the Abbey. The Commonwealth represents 53 countries and almost 2.4 billion people, and 2019 marks the 70th anniversary of the modern Commonwealth, enabling cooperation towards social, political and economic development. In the Queen's message released ahead of Commonwealth Day, the head of state has praised how the family of nations inspires its member states to find ways of protecting the planet and its citizens. Millions of people are drawn together because of the collective values shared by the institution, the Queen said in her address to the countries of the Commonwealth. The written message was featured in the order of service for the annual Commonwealth Day service, which was held at Westminster Abbey. The theme for this year's service was a connected Commonwealth, which highlights the cooperation between the culturally diverse family of nations who work together in friendship. The beautiful bright flowers which adorned the Abbey represent the 53 Commonwealth nations, while female British Mauritian dancers based in London who enjoy performing Sega, a joyful and lively expression of the Mauritian way of life, performed outside the Abbey ahead of the royal arrivals. Highlights of the service included performances by Grammy-winning group Clean Bandit and tenor Alfie. As Kate left the special service, she engaged in conversation with a young girl who appeared to show off something on her colourful t-shirt. Meanwhile, Meghan clutched her silk green bag and a bright bouquet of flowers in one hand, and leaned forward and shook hands with a well-wisher with the other. The engagement comes after a busy morning for Meghan and Harry, who, in their new roles at the forefront of the family of nations, visited Canada House in London at an event to showcase and celebrate the diverse community of young Canadians in the UK earlier today.